Okay, so part two of my earlier video about how magnificent this first day of the new year 2025 is so many wonderful symbols like all around me, starting with the green walls that where I'm living, and you could barely see this. I don't know. I don't know if this blanket that's on my bed is it looked like it was mint green, but it could be because it might be white reflecting the green from the wall makes it look mint green. I don't know. But yeah, so today, being Wednesday, is a planetary day for Mercury, and Mercury, symbolizes is the color green, symbolizes prosperity. So like it's just a good day for things in your life to flourish on a Wednesday because it's Mercury Day. And let me see what else I was saying. Oh, today is the last day of Kwanzaa, and the last candle that's lit is also the color green. Like, it's like, wow, so many significance for this new first day of the new year. Oh, and for me in particular, I am in La Fortuna. The word Fortuna is I don't know which language, if it, Latin, I don't know where it's derived from, honestly, but or maybe it's Latin, but anyway, it don't really matter. But anyway, so that word, means fortune. So yeah, it's like, so on this New Year's Day for me, I'm in the land of fortune on a Wednesday, Mercury Day, color green, in a green space, living space. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, and the thing about Kwanzaa for me was that I randomly picked it up some years ago, just honoring Kwanzaa. I don't know, just an aspect of me that loves learning new things, love cultures, and decided to learn a little bit about Swahili and just kind of just go through those. I think it was my way of trying to connect to something. So way back in the days when my kids were I think they still was in elementary. So Kwanzaa came back to me this year. Yeah, and so I just started recognizing the days, honoring the days this time. It just randomly just popped up, and I was like, okay, all right, let's get it. So in addition to that, my birthday was yesterday. I've been celebrated it the whole entire month of December. That was so much fun. It was all impromptu. it was just like, I don't know, like December like arrived, and I decided to put my crown on, and everywhere I go, and just enjoy it, because and then I realized, I was like, it's the last day. It's like the last day of the month, and then the New Year's here. So I was like, I want to enjoy it a little bit more this time. And I think especially now, as the years on the clock increases, I like really want to take advantage of it, enjoy the and the fact that I resented my birthday for being in December, on December 31st, so many years. So I appreciate it now, and so I wanted to celebrate it every day. So that's how that kind of started. But anyway, I just, what you see scribbled before you here and highlighted. I was trying to get a count. Okay, but that my marker, my pen, really wasn't fine enough. But those names are about 44 people, because first I wanted to really call out everybody's name, just to see. I'm just kind of nosy. Look. And maybe the Libra side of me wanting to know the numbers, like how many people were there. These numbers are not, I know it's not accurate, because like I say, I celebrated my birthday all month long, and I'm sure I missed some people. I think people were saying happy birthday to me all month long. So people whose names are not called, when I was looking, I was just trying to go with the recent, like from yesterday, because it was yesterday. My birthday was yesterday, and I was running around doing stuff, and so anyway, so I'm just looking, just needed to like take a little peek back, but it's kind of interesting. But if I missed your name somehow, I really do sincerely like appreciate you. In fact, you can just make a little comment, just shout your name out, because it just I don't. It's just. It would be a lot. It would be a lot, honestly, to try to go dig any further. Like, my day is getting away from me. It looks later though than it is, but it's 1:38 here in Costa Rica, and I think it's the same time, and I think it's the same time as where you are in North America. But anyway, here we go. So I decided, because I like to play games, and then since I was going to be calling out all of these names, I wanted to just see like what comes up for me when I think of these names. Well, I have to be honest with you, because I really wanted to be like truly authentic how I felt, but because I had to look back to see who actually left thank yous, I got a head start on you guys on the reaction, and but anyway, we'll see how it goes. It shouldn't have changed too much. I mean, not that my feelings would change, but I'm just saying, like, some of these names, as I was going through some of these names, I was just in tears, about, our relationships, how we met and whatever. And so that's what I'm saying, but that's okay. I still appreciate you, because for one thing, I'm taking the time to, I think I might need to put my glasses on at this point. Let me get some light too. Okay, remember this is not in any particular order. I'm just gonna just read it as I see it here. And the first one is Jacqueline Primrose. Okay, so Jacqueline Primrose, I met through, I think it was the Black Women in Business networking group. A lot of these women, some of these women I'm gonna call, I met probably in Black Women in Business. So we're not like, I mean, you know, like we are acquainted through some business network, because that's originally how, when I kind of started on Facebook, I used to not, I wouldn't really friend anybody, and you know, unless it was like had something to do with, you know, entrepreneurship, you know, something in that regard. You know, I just really wasn't, basically I'm saying I wasn't entertaining, I didn't want to entertain commotion and foolishness. Like, I needed to keep it positive on my page. And so, you know, I didn't think any business people were going to try to remain their professional self. But anyway, sorry. Okay, because I got 44 names, y'all. So, that I am thanking for my birthday wishes. Okay, I'm gonna try to not make this be long. Okay, but Jacqueline Primrose, okay, so I met her like that, right? But anyway, I went back today. I cheated because I was like, yeah, what was it? I was like, I saw Jacqueline and I was like, oh, that's nice. She sent me a birthday greeting. So I wanted to remember, you know, what it was. So anyway, I go back and I see we had a conversation back in August 2021. She had touched bases with me, and she left me, you know, some information about building health and financial wealth. And oh my God, so I was looking back at it and I was like, ooh, yes, it's good to have people like that on your team that are in your life, that's somewhere in the vicinity of your circle. So yeah, so I just thought that was like real cool. Like, you know, I'm into health, and we really do need the wealth aspect of it. That's essential. That is essential. A lot of those, you know, like sometimes, anyway, I'm not going to make this long. So that's it. Jacqueline. Thank you. And then Barbara Williams, Miss Williams. So she, you know, I met her through, I think it was Pflugerville Black Business Builders. That's a tongue twister. So okay, we connected. But I remember when I did my my first 3-month road trip, and Barbara kind of kept me. She kept me company, you know, on the road. She was, you know, making comments to my videos and stuff. And so that was really cool because, you know, like I was out there. So yeah, that's Miss Barbara. She's very, very sweet. And she, you know, she just stay in touch with me like that, you know, birthday greetings, whatever. You know, she'll send something my way, or she sees something on my page or whatever, you know. Love Miss Barbara William, and I believe she does. I don't know, but I'm thinking it has something to do with insurance or whatever. I need to be getting with her anyway. Michael Lobo Lopez. All right. Let me see. Michael and I. Where did we first meet? I wanted to say probably through another fellow light worker, Fox Red Sky, and so I think that's where I met Michael. But he's a drummer, so Need our drummers. And he just, yeah, he always stays in touch, always sends me greetings or whatever. Thank you, Michael. Okay. Oh, here's my Aunt Mildred Patterson. Hey, Auntie. Okay, so it was really a good surprise to see my aunt, pop up. I wasn't sure, how active she still was on the Facebook page. I think at one point we used to talk, and then I kind of got away from Facebook for a while, and then yeah. So I'm seeing her again. So it's good to see my aunt is still kind of is on Facebook, can see me, see what's going on, and stopped in to say happy birthday. Thanks, Auntie. Appreciate you. Happy New Year. Oh, Rochelle, let me see if I say your name. Bassarear? Okay, Rochelle. I met Rochelle while I was living in Mexico for 7 meses, for 7 months. And she and we met at this language social group that was meeting at the library in Merida in the Yucatan. So Rochelle, I remember, so since I met her, she's from LA. She and I both, we got there about the same time. I can't remember if she was there a few weeks before me or I was a few weeks before her. I came in June. I came I got to Mexico July the 2nd, but I got to Merida like early August. But anyway, so our timing was right around about the same time us landing ourselves in Mexico. So Rochelle helped me a lot because she spoke more Spanish than I did, and so it was great to hang out with an expat who can speak both languages. So she helped me out a lot, and Rochelle, I like Rochelle. Rochelle is an artist. Okay, I said I'm not gonna make this long, but oh my God, some of the wonderful memories are here, ready to express themselves. So y'all can skip it, fast forward to whatever you got to do. But so Rochelle, yeah, she's an artist, and I love that. Like, so deep down somewhere inside of me, in one of my lives, I'm an artist. But this time around, I'm still an artist, but I really, really do appreciate other artists. Let's just say that, I'm working with, like some of the skills, like to be able to draw and paint and all of that. I need to sit down with some of those things, but so I really appreciate those people who are creative like that. And Rochelle, she has like in her home, like all of the beautiful like colors. When you're in there, you just like you're gonna come alive. if you were dead, if you're the Walking Dead, you're gonna come alive in Rochelle's place. It's beautiful. I love it. Some people probably can't deal with colors, but I love it. Oh, and then here we go. Oh my God, here we go. Sheryl Spruell, Hysaw. Oh man, that's my neighbor, y'all. I grew up with. She was Sherry to us. So yeah, I was really Sherry and I, we just reconnected. I think just this past 2024 year, like a few months ago or something. I think because what happened was I was getting ready for my 40th class reunion, Sam Houston Cherokees for life, and then I think maybe a lot of people, it started pulling in a lot of people from my school began to see me. So anyway, so yeah, so Sherry, we grew up on the same block. And anyway, so that's that. Kathy Collins. Kathy Collins, I met Kathy when I was beginning. I did a road trip to Arizona. And I met Kathy at the time in my life when I think I guess it was, because I mean, it was strong. Boundaries, I was really learning about having boundaries, like, what they are, and really giving full accountabilities to boundaries. Like, you can't blame somebody for the way they are treating you, because if you don't tell them, or if they don't know how to treat you, then you just get treated how they think you should be, what they think how they should treat you, or whatever. But anyway, just boundaries, right? So anyway, Kathy, man, I want to say where she lived, but I guess so. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, where she lives remind me of a place of where I used to live in Canyon Lake, and so I just loved it out there, meeting her, in that space, in that environment. And then we have, here we go. We got Sherry's sister, Janice Spruell, and yep. So Janice, Sherry's sister, and I mean, that's who I used to play with, growing up. On my street, we used to, have a lot of walks and stuff. And anyway, yeah. So neighborhood friend, like family, right? As long as we've been knowing each other. Well, like how they say in Costa Rica, I mean, pretty much family. Like it's all family for Latin cultures, pretty much. And then Stacie Danielle, I believe I met Stacie. Initially, I want to say I met Stacie when I first got to Austin, going on 15 years ago now. And I think I feel like it was at that candle shop. But anyway, I think that's where I met Stacie, and we connected, and we kind of stayed we stayed in touch for a long time. I mean, as far as like seeing each other stuff, like I said, I got away from Facebook for a while, whatever, life happens. But anyway, yeah, sweet Stacie. I like Stacie. And then Demetrius Harris. I think we became friends. Okay, well, I met him through the dance community in Austin, Texas. Doing the DFW swing is where I met Demetrius. And I don't know, after, we became Facebook friends, and he always stops to wish me a happy birthday ever since. Appreciate you, Demetrius. Thank you. Here we go. Now we got, I wish I could see these numbers. Let me see. What is, oh Lord, I really can't see these numbers. But anyway, we're up to Beatrice Sanchez. That's Miss Betty from Mexico, from Mérida, Mexico. Oh my God. Betty reminded me of my little girl self watching, the television, where, your neighbors, came out and greet you and make you feel welcome, to the neighborhood, and make sure, you get all squared away, and, a good friend, good neighbor. Like, I mean, like, definitely out of my retro, style of life. Happy times. Good neighbors. Um, what is that? What is that, like Andy Griffith? Something like Um, yeah, so that's Miss Betty. She actually was. She actually is Rochelle, uh, neighbor, and I met her through Rochelle, and she's just been amazing, and she speaks. She can speak. She's we probably the same as knowing each other's language. We both speak a little bit to get by. I'll tell you one thing. I might not have been able to, like, um, full on conversate with her in Spanish, but we understood each other. And hey, look, in the end, that's what's count. That's what's badass. You don't even have to. You don't even have to. You don't even have to speak. And we know, she just, just good. Oh man, oh my God, like, wow, an angel. And like, she did the whole time I've been gone. Let me see, I was in Mexico 22 to 23. And ever since I left in 23, Betty, she speaks.